Hey everyone, it's New York Dan here tonight. Or good morning, actually. You know what? What am I saying that? It's already morning. Welcome to Wednesday morning. I hope everyone has a great day today. I hope you're keeping the energy positive for the new year. Yeah, stoic wisdom. That's what it's about, guys. I figured I'd say hello to everyone. I posted my chefing video. Yeah, that was really good. I actually had more of that for dinner. It's great. I love that. It came out well. Better than I expected. So I figured I'd say hello to everyone tonight. Do my nightly video as well. I was just kicking back watching some videos while I had some of that delicious soup. Yup. No Chinese, man. No Chinese. Maybe tomorrow, man. Maybe tomorrow. Actually, I got so much of that soup left. I should eat that while it's good, while it's fresh. Oh, I put saran wrap on that Instapot bowl. It's great. Just some plastic wrap. I put it in the fridge. It's storing perfectly right in the stainless Instapot bowl. Perfect. And, yeah. It's a good thing I got an extra fridge because that thing is huge. It's enough to feed like an army, that thing. It cooked up a lot. That's how it pays to do your own cooking. You can get a lot of meals out of the creation you make, the chefing you do. That's quite a bit of meals, quite a bit of food. You know what? I would give it to some of my friends. I would invite people over. But they don't want to, for some reason, I can't figure out why, they don't want to eat at my establishment. It's their loss, guys. It's their loss. So, yeah, I figured tonight I'm going to talk. I have some notes here, me lads, and I'm going to keep this one compact, Jack. I'm probably sabotaging my other video by putting this one out so close. Yeah. I was busy, man, during the day. I'm too damn busy. I was doing trading today, hardcore. I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to I'm going to catch up on Nomadic Fanatic. I think this is going to be quick. It's going to be pretty compact. He doesn't put out that many videos, and I don't know how he gets that many views, guys. I mean, the videos are okay, but they're not really, in my opinion, the videos I make are a lot more interesting to watch than Nomadic Fanatic or even Sarasota Tim. Yeah, both of them. I looked at Sarasota's video list today, and his videos are damn boring. He unboxed some stuff that came from Amazon, some cheap products he got. I'm not even going to watch that video. Maybe I'll look at the summary of it. It's been done. He does that once he starts peddling goods, or he's trying to, he's doing a review. I'm done with that. It's like listening to a salesman, you know. Why do we want to watch that?
This is the best thing you've ever seen, guys. You're going to want to order this using my link.
Psst, not going to go there. I'm done with that. And the crap he was selling, like the Vivor tool set, it turns out that thing, it's got no warranty on it. Don't even get me started, because I do repairs and I work with tools, and I know that you need to have a warranty on the thing, or if it doesn't have the warranty, it's junk, guys. Because the problem is, as soon as you you're using those tools, right? And you have old jalopies like I have, stuff gets stuck. Bolts have been there for like 15 years or 20. Hell, how old are my cars? Scary old, almost 30 years old, the Mercedes. Is that right? 2003. Over 33, over 30 years old. What the heck? So yeah, you get corroded bolts and nuts to get it loosened. You use those cheap tools. I'll crack it. I'll crack it. I have to put a breaker bar. I have to really wrench on some of that stuff to get it loose. Even with PB Blaster. Don't even get me started. I'm just checking out. Okay. I am very much trying to keep it compact. It's going to definitely, the algorithm, it's going to detract from my other video, my chefing video, which was really good. All right, guys. So here's the deal. Yeah. Let me change the subject matter. Yeah, I'll pick up on Sarasota Tim probably tomorrow evening because there's not much going on. He's got to make something more interesting. I can't even make an AI video. I can't even do any spoofing with his material. Nothing is happening right now with that. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to go over the comments if I have time, but yeah, I've been getting some troll comments. The more, you know what? The more viewers you get, the more subscribers. Welcome aboard, new subscribers. I don't think they are subscribers necessarily, but they are trolls. There's always, yeah, there's plenty of that going around. It's to be expected. What were they doing today? They were busting me about JJ. JJ, I was 100% correct. I don't know what they're talking about. His channel is down. It's gone. He came back BE style. He put the channel back up, but it was completely gone. I was 100% correct. When I searched for it before I reported on that. Yeah, I searched for the channel and it was not, I put in the exact name and it was not coming up and there were no video. Yeah, and you know what? Today when the video, he put the channel back up, it only has one video. It's not a Tim video. It's not JJ. It's a freaking goofy, like a squirrel. Just, you know, his water skiing squirrel or whatever. But he's just saying, oh, I've gone fishing. Be back in a couple weeks. He took all the videos down. They're not on the channel. He got copyright struck, guys. Why are the trolls getting mad at me? I reported it correctly. Just because he put the channel up with one video doesn't mean anything. He's still got copyright struck. That's what happened. He can't display all those videos he made. That's it. That's it. I mean, I report the news, guys. I'm like, who's that guy? David Brinkley. How's that? Huh? Yeah. I'm a good news reporter. It is what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot him. He just reporting the facts, Jack. I'm going to do this video about Adam the Woo. I have an idea. I have more to add to that in another video, but one of the guys got really upset with me. I'm going to address that when I do the Adam the Woo thing. This guy got really upset with me with my video talking about him. We explore all the facts. This is like a tabloid magazine, guys. Don't blame NYD. He got nothing to do with it. He wasn't around Adam when he passed. He had nothing to do with this scenario. I'm as upset as anyone else about it. It's like a sound off board. If anyone is to blame, it might be the GIV. Huh. German in Venice. He was down there visiting when it happened. Who knows what the deal was. Maybe they went to a German restaurant. It was too much. It was like the stuff I cooked up in my Instapot. Who knows? Those sausages. So anyway. Okay, let's talk some stock stuff. I got a list here of a few things I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I started off with how much is enough. There was a comment, somebody was talking about like their retirement account was way up. And they're like, oh, a lot of people doubt me. They're like, you can't make money doing that. Nah, it's impossible. You can't do stock trading like that, day trading. You can't make money. How do you pay your bills? You know what, guys? Here's the deal. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not going to brag about what I make or the amounts. I'm not going to try to come off as like I'm the Wolf of Wall Street. No, it's not about that. I'm kind of like Tim. I'm a minimalist. I try to live on the minimal amount of money. You see the cars I got. It's like jalopies. Come on. There's kids in high school that have better cars than me. Yeah, newer cars. I live on the minimum amount. All I got to make is enough to pay my bills or put food on the table or whatever. I'm kind of like Tim, solo. You know, I'm working on my own meals, etc. I don't make that much. I don't make like a huge amount. Somebody commented about capital gains. Yeah, you have to pay capital gains short-term tax, but the deal is if you don't make that much money, the capital gains short-term rate isn't that bad. I'm not the Wolf of Wall Street. If you're making like big money,
man. I want big money.
if you're making like over like 80 grand or something and you're doing all short-term trade, yeah, you're going to get pounded, especially I'm in New York, tax hell. I got to pay state tax, income tax of like 8% or something, 5 to 8%. It's on top of the federal. Yeah, if you're in Florida, you don't have that problem. I don't think there's a state income tax. Most states have less tax than New York, let's face it. But yeah, the capital gains short-term tax is not that bad if you're not making that much money. But guess what? How many jobs pay that much money either? I mean, if you're working a job and you're making like 80 grand, you're doing pretty good, right? And the job gets taxed even worse. They take Social Security and Medicare tax out of your earnings. Plus, I think you're paying at least as much as the short-term cap gains. Now, the deal is if you hold a stock over a year, it becomes long-term, and then you get a break. So if you have stuff you've been holding a long time, that's the key. If it's way up in profit, you can think about cashing those out, and then you only have to pay the long-term tax rate, which is much lower. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about it a little bit at a time. I don't want to like overload people, but that's the deal. 1 year. So if you buy the stock and you flip it like I do with most of my trades, you only keep it an hour or something or a couple days, you pay the highest rate. That's correct. Short term. You have to keep it 1 full year. Oh, there is a trick. There is something to it. No, I'm trying to remember how this works. It's called a wash sale. This will get you too when you do stock trading. If you sell the stock at a loss and then you buy the same shares back within 30 days, you can't deduct that from your income tax. You can't deduct it until the final sale's made where you don't buy the same company in 30 days. Yeah, you have to wait over 30 days for it to become a deductible loss. But you don't miss out, because if you buy it back and then you keep it longer and then you sell it again later, it's all factored together. The brokerage house, I give them credit. The amount of it's probably all computerized. The accounting, it's like mind-bending. because they have to factor in all this stuff, the wash sales and everything. They do most of the work. They send you a statement at the end of the year for the tax. So it's not like I have to really keep track of it. The brokerage house does the heavy lifting. Yeah. And it works out really well, because if you have if you get skunked with bad trades, it happens. Nobody's gonna, like I was saying the other day, if every trade you had was perfect, you'd be like a multimillionaire like that. But the good part is you can deduct that. You're not going to pay income tax. It's not like if you go to a casino and you lose money and you don't have prize money, you can't really deduct it. But at least with the stocks, you're going to have like revenue. You're going to have income from it. So the bad trades, they deduct off your income. So you're not paying tax on it. Helps with the amount you pay as far as like short-term capital gains. So anyway, yeah, that's what my deal is with trades. And by the way, guys, there's a lot of trolls out there that doubt a lot of stuff that I talk about. I'm for real, guys. I counted it up. I did 22 trades. I did 22 trades. And that's a fact, Jack. I was up at 9 a.m. doing trading. I traded from 9 till noontime. And then I even traded more after hours, around 6 or 7 o'clock at night. I was in and out of NVIDIA a few times. I sold it off and made a fair amount when it was like 191 something and change. It sank down, which was a surprise. And then I was selling more off because it was getting near my purchase price. And then at the end of the trading day, I bought a bunch back because it went down to like 187 something. And then after hours, I was planning on keeping that into tomorrow. But guess what? After hours, it went up enough that I made like 50 cents a share. And I'm like, I got to take that profit right now. I'm not going to chance it. So I cashed it out after hours. The commission's about the same. So it's been a wild day. And that's why, guys, I'm not like doing nothing. You guys, the trolls are like, oh, you got the whole day free. You're not doing any. No. I am busy working just because I work from home doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. I am overly busy. If I'm basically sleeping all the time or trading or doing repairs or doing my video, it's been rough. I wish I had more time. I want to go to like parks. I want to enjoy doing stuff. The only blessing, well, it's not really a blessing, but it's been damn crappy weather out. Like it's raining right now. It is going to warm up this week though, so I'll be getting out. I got to take a break from trading. The trading is highly addictive. It's here I'm going to tell you the stone cold truth. Some people are commenting, "Oh, you said you only are going to do trading January and February? What are you, crazy? How do you make a living doing that, all this stuff?" Well, the problem with trading is you're not guaranteed to make money. It depends on market conditions. Like last year when those tariffs hit, that was rough. I was in a hole. I lost. That's why I'm like, a family guy can't do this. You can't, because you got bills every week and the wife wants stuff and can't do it, most likely. When those tariffs hit back in April or whatever, I had lost like more than most people make in a year. Luckily, thanks to my keen skill and knowledge with trading, I was able to figure stuff out and turn it into an opportunity and gain. I climbed out of the hole and it didn't You know, a regular guy, a family guy, he would have been screwed over. He would have panicked. It would have been all over for him. He would have lost. He would have been in a bad situation. So it's very tricky, these trades. Yeah. And the guys, like I said, I'm not Wolf of Wall Street. I don't make that much. I have a buy me a coffee. Did I mention that? Huh. Thank you for the, I know Eric from Florida gave me a little donation. I appreciate it. Can get McDonald's or something, you know. I'm not like, you know, I don't have a Lambo. I'm not going down to the dealership with my stock trades. Be like, set me up. I want a new Lamborghini. I want the white leather. I don't care if it gets dirty in 1 year. I'll trade it in by then. Huh. No, I'm not like that, guys. I'm a small-time trader. And it's fun to do. It's kind of like, it's almost like turn your passion or your hobby into your career. Yeah. And by the way, I wanted to clear this up. When I talk about stocks on my channel, I like mention the stocks. Watch out with the price. When I mention price points, yeah, be careful what you do. Because like I said it yesterday's daily video, I said, I was eyeing NVIDIA and I said, you might be able to get for 188 if you're not too late. Well, the deal is, don't when I talk about these stocks, I'm not, first of all, disclaimer, this is YouTube. I'm just an entertainment channel, so to speak. I don't get paid enough, guys. I'm sorry. I don't get paid enough to be a guru, a stock guru channel. I don't get paid for that. Or a financial advisor. Yeah, I'm not going to take your retirement managing money like some of those financial planners or whatever. Here's the deal. When I mention a price point, don't be very careful. Like NVIDIA today soared up high. It went into the 190s. Yeah, you got to watch out. Don't get too... I said like 188. Yeah. Hit the brakes, Jake. Yeah. Hit the brake, Jake. If you see these things taking off, don't get too carried away, because a lot of times they soar up and then they fade right out. It's very tricky. I'm talking about holding something, and here's the bad part. I adjust things as I go. I get ideas about things. Like Walmart, I was saying try to buy it around 112. That's what I was looking to do. I should have bought that today, because that actually went up later in the day. Walmart jumped up like $1. Yeah. Now, I don't know. Tomorrow, you see, we got to see how the market goes. I don't know if it's a good idea to chase Walmart. It was up to 117 at one point, just in December, but it could go right back down to 112 again. I'm looking to buy it. Like we were talking the other day, the art of Senzu, and I appreciate the comment. I saw somebody mention that, the art of war. The war's been won before it's been fought, something like that. Yeah, with these stocks, a lot of it is it's about the price point you get when you buy the stock. That's what it's about. We got to watch it. And I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, I was shot from doing those trades. I am so confused how many trades I did and what all my price points. It's like mind-blowing, the amount of stuff. 22 trades. And most of that was all between 9:30 in the morning when the market opened, and by noontime I stopped by 12:15. That's when all those were, except for my after hours NVIDIA sale. Yeah, that was all done It was crazy stuff. So yeah, it's not easy to do, guys, and it is pretty stressful doing it. It's not Monopoly money, man. Real money, that's the problem. Alrighty. Yeah, there was a comment I said, the guy was saying, who was that? I should look in the comments again. One of my subscribers that's been around the channel, he was commenting that my place looked like a 90-year-old man lived here. He thought it was like, I guess they think it's like my grandpa's place or something. They're like, all the stuff you have is like stuff an old man would have. I'm like, that it's stuff that I bought because I think it's cool. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Like I should give a shout out. Oh, we got a lot of comments. I got to get to these. Oh yeah, there was a long comment here from Buster NW. I think that's the guy he was saying about that. Keep up the good work, New York Dan. Oh, you know what? This is a different comment. Yeah, but he was saying he doesn't appear. I wondered how he gets by. Doesn't appear to have a full-time job. Most day traders quit after a few weeks of futile trading. I thought maybe he's retired from law enforcement. PI, baby. Private investigator like Magnum. No, I do. No, for real. I actually do the trading, believe it or not. Ripley's, believe it or not. Yeah, one of the comments here. Who was it that they said? I don't know where that went. Oh, maybe it was this one. Lazy Rider, 6918. That's the one, I think he said. You are not trading anywhere near enough to make a full-time living, paying your mortgage, health insurance, or utilities. Is that the one that said, there was somebody commented, it's like, the stuff you have looks like a 90-year-old guy used to live in your house. No, guys, I do it. It's full-time. Not the joke, man. Not the joke. Oh, maybe that one there. Let's see. Yeah, we were talking about Tim's pants size. The 33. A 200-pound man isn't fitting in a 33. No, I don't understand it, guys. I even wear like a 38. I like to have enough room so when I sit down, I don't have it doesn't like pinch my crotch, guys. 38, and today I have on like sweatpants, so it's good. Like if you have a flat butt, you can wear those like real narrow cut pants. I think that's it. But try sitting down, like that's the deal right there. If your butt is big, you need a bigger, like you need a 38, and then you could always wear a belt with them. Yeah, 33. I'm thinking some guy that weighs like 140 pounds, who's like extremely like a stick figure. The guy's like, that's definitely not Tim's size. I don't know which comment that was. Yeah, there's so many comments here. It's not even funny. Can you give a tour of your homestead? That was by Jeffrey Spiegel. Shout out. Charles Carroll has been dead for almost 20 years. Mark Murphy. I had a feeling he had passed away. I knew he retired from that Sunday morning. This is Sunday Morning with Charles Carroll. Yeah, that was kind of a cool show back in the day. Oh wow, there's a lot of comments I haven't even gotten to on here. Oh, Glenn Kennedy said it was too long. Sorry about that. You could always watch some of it and then watch the rest later when you get you have more free time if you're kicking back or something. Instead of doing a bunch of short video clips, I put up, that one got really long yesterday. I got to be careful. Oh, Bob Kajian said Renaissance book binding appeared on his feed. He said the guy looks somewhat like you. I agree. I looked at that channel thing. The guy restores old books. He did look like me. It was weird. Not exactly, but somewhat close. It looked kind of like the AI version of me. I don't know where that comment went. There was a thread, baby. But I got to be careful. I don't want it to get too long here. That's what they're talking about. It's already getting long. Oh, you know what? This is what I wanted to talk about tonight. Just going through the list here. There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe we'll do that. Do that in a separate video, actually. That's what I should do. I'm going to do a separate address. Don's Family Vacations. Don Terrence. He's a big cruise guy like Tony Lalita Loco. He got some bad medical results. Yeah, he's been having a problem. I think originally, a little bit of burpage or indigestion. Eat vegetables, baby. He's been having a problem. I think he had colon cancer originally, and he's a Canadian citizen, so he gets free health care. Yeah. I'm going to talk about that. I'll do that separately. Okay, what I wanted to do today, I have these notes about Tater. Where did those go? All kinds of stuff. That was it. Where'd that go? I just saw that. I'm sure they're right here. I was just reading them before. It's on this page. It's on one of these. There it is. It's right here. Nomadic Fanatic, Tater. He talked about a land disaster. He had Tater. What was his first one? Tater. The new one's Tater Acres. Tater Land. Like Disney. He's a big Disneyland fan. Yeah, apparently, he didn't talk about it at the time, but he came out with this big video about how he let his friend, and apparently his friend's name is Danny, he let him stay at Tater Acres while the property was unattended. Nomadic Fanatic Tater, Eric, his name is, he was doing other stuff and he wasn't in the area. So he had cameras on it and stuff. He did have some security. But for whatever reason, he decided it would be a good idea to let this guy Danny stay there as kind of like a caretaker. Bad damn news. I'm talking Michael Jackson bad. Man. This guy is like your worst nightmare. And he claimed he was a friend. The bad thing about Tater, all his friends are bad damn news. That's what it appears. So he had a bunch of rules for Danny. He was supposed to be like a caretaker and be there like by himself. It turned out this guy was so devious, he found a back road that he could connect to the property where he could get people in and out, and they're not on the camera, where Tater had on his driveway and stuff in his gate. Freaking, it was like something out of a bad movie. The guy was a hoarder, something I would know nothing about. Was put a bunch of junk on Tater's property, and he invited people to stay there, bring their RVs. He had several RVs parked on the property. This guy was bad damn news. Tater claims he was selling drugs out of the property. Out of that back road, there was like illicit operations going on. Turned out the police like raided his property, and it became like public record in the court, the state records. They went in there and they searched the whole property and they ransacked it. They arrested Danny, and he was in and out of jail. He's facing essentially like drug charges and stuff. Man, Tater got screwed over. It's like your worst nightmare. And then when he went there to clean the property up, he claimed he had to sell it because people knew it was his now. It's on public record. And it's got like a bad reputation. He claimed, this guy Danny, he put like defunct cars. He put a bunch of junk on the property. And he kept telling Tater he was going to clear it out, but it was taking him forever. Right down to the wire. When Tater's buyer finally, he had lined up a buyer and it was all promised, the property would get cleaned up. He apparently at the last minute, Danny did take some of the stuff out and he did clean it up a bit. But that's Tater's excuse. He said he got screwed over and he had to sell it because it got like a bad reputation. Even after he made all those improvements, he sold it at a loss. And now he's building this new property called Tater Acres. And apparently it's in like a worse location. It's very cold in the winter. Yeah. Now get this. There's some people that are speculating, like Blind Views. They're saying that Tater makes all this up. He made up the drama. He said there were police cars on camera. They raided Tater land. He had it on security or whatever. Very dramatic. Blind Views are saying it's like made up. Tater makes stuff up for drama. However, Tater did not explain a word about what happened in Quartzsite. He's like doing a smokescreen in every video. He put police cars and stuff, kind of a teaser, but it wasn't about Quartzsite. It was about his whole Tater land. So now he's working on the new property and he's doing it ass backward. There's all these, which I am baffled how these things got there. People said they're natural or I don't get this. Somebody must have dumped these here. What's going on? Volcanic rock, big chunks all over the place to the point that you can't drive a car. It's too big for the wheel. So Tater's trying to clear those rocks away. He's trying to make a driveway for his naughty bus. Yeah, but the way the guy works, it's like ass backward. He's doing it by hand. He brought like a rake. He said he's trying to do it with minimal funds. His funds are low. It's messed up, guys. If he rented a skid steer, he was talking about that the other day, but that's exactly what he needed. You could clear the whole driveway and you can make it nice with that skid steer. You can pack it down, and then if he got a delivery of stone, he could like rent a skid steer for like one day, coordinate the stone delivery, and probably get the whole driveway built in a day with that machine. I don't know what he's doing, trying to do stuff by hand. It's ridiculous. He might be part, what is the word? The people that do all that hand crafting and stuff, Amish. Yeah, he might be Amish, the way he's doing it. That's the hard way. You could do it the easy way or the hard way. He's doing it the hard way. And then I can't get over, he keeps doing this crap where he puts a chainsaw like he's a lumberjack. He puts the blade over his shoulder and holds it like this. Like he's balancing the
I'm gonna go cut me some wood.
I don't even know if he realizes you're supposed to put oil, chain oil, in that machine. If the pump's working and your chain's lubricated, that whole bar is going to have oil on it. It's going to be kind of messy. You would not want to put that on your shoulder. Maybe if you're wearing like junk clothes, you could do it that way. But he, I don't think he realizes that. And the bar looks dry as a bone. No wonder why his chain's wearing out or he's having problems. I bet you he never put any oil in it. Yeah. Has to lubricate that chain as it runs. And then he's doing this lollipopping of the juniper bushes where he cuts off some of the lower branches. It's not really making it looks like crap. It doesn't really make much of a difference. I don't know what he's just wasting time at that Tater acre. Yeah, I don't know what he's up to, guys. He's in a frenzy. He had it made in quartzite and he blew it. Now, and he said cold weather was coming there this week. Yeah. We'll probably be warming up here. That's the good part. During the day, I gotta get motivated and start doing outside. I might have to take a break from trading. Oh, by the way, CCL, that's doing really well. I've been doing great with that. CCL stock. Carnival Cruise Line, baby. Yeah, you know what? Keep an eye on these. Walmart, CCL, NVIDIA. I want to buy NVIDIA again, but I'll see what it does in the morning. I'd like to get it cheap. Buy it cheap. Don't buy it expensive. If I can get it under 188, which I already made a nice little profit. I bought it at the end of the day before the market closed. I bought it like 187.47, something like that. And then after hours, I sold out like 188.09. Maybe if it drifts down tomorrow, you get it below 188. It might be something good to hold a few days. Yeah. Walmart, we'll have to see if that sinks back at the open. I think it went up to 114 today, 114 and some change. Or 113 and some change. I'm saying keep an eye on 112. If you can get it around there or lower, of course. Yeah, that's a good one. Possibly also AMD is a good pick if you can get it for like 214. It's primed. I think that's going to be going up. That's another good one. Guys, this stock stuff, you don't know how many hours I spend doing this. I can easily talk about many stocks and go on for like hours about it. It's insanity. I'm trying to break away from it a bit so I can get real stuff done. I'm under too much pressure here. It's not easy. Not easy, my man. Being a YouTuber, man. Doing this stuff. All right, guys. Hey, I hope everyone has a great Wednesday. The week is blowing by. Yeah. Brew up some McAfee. I might have to add some whiskey to it, too, if you're doing a lot of trades. All right, guys. Hey, hit the thumbs up. This is your friend, New York Dan. Hope everyone has a great day. I tried to keep it compact. I don't know if I did such a good job on that. I'll talk more stocks, do a little bit each day. Talk some more tomorrow about this situation. I'll be like Wolf Blitzer in the Situation Room. All right, I'm going to kick back and I'm going to I got to get some sleep, man. Yeah. And then I got to deal with that damn market tomorrow. Casino opens 9:30 a.m., baby. All right, guys, this is your friend New York Dan. Over and out.